Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo is calling for an independent investigation into the tragedy at the AstroWorld Festival that left 8 people dead as chaos erupted during a Travis Scott concert. Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner added that this remains a very active investigation at this time. And this is some of the lineup that was involved in the AstroWorld Festival. Travis Scott actually shared this lineup with Rolling Stone magazine. What we know so far is at least 50,000 people were in attendance, and shortly after 9 p.m. Friday night, the crowd began to compress towards the front of the stage, and it was causing panic and injuries. Houston Fire Department responded to a mass casualty event initiated at about 9:30 p.m. There are 8 confirmed fatalities with the causes of death unknown pending the medical examiner's report. Approximately 300 people were also treated for minor injuries and received EMS care at the field hospital from the start of the festival. Saturday's festivities were canceled. Ages of 8 of the concert goers who died as a result of the chaos at the event were: 1 was 14 years old, 1 16, 2 were 21 years old, 2 were 23 years old, 1 was 27 years old, and 1 is an unknown age male. It was also said that 6 of the 8 families have been notified. Another 25 people that was injured at this festival were transported to area hospitals. Of those, 13 are still hospitalized, including 5 under the age of 18. 4 of the 25 who were hospitalized have been discharged. No one is reported missing at this time. It all started when the ground began to push forward to the stage at around 9:15 p.m. People started passing out because they could not breathe. Others in the crowd panicked as they tried to help those who were unconscious. And then at around 9:30 p.m., a mass casualty event was declared because there was so many victims and emergency crews were overwhelmed. More than 55 Houston Fire Department units responded. Hundreds of people were treated at a field hospital set up at the scene. Some of the victims transported were as young as 10 years old. Houston Police Department had hundreds of police officers at the concert, and they responded as quickly as they possibly could. The chief said it's too early to place blame as they investigate what went wrong, saying, "So my job as the chief of police is to make sure that we find out what happened. We will treat it as an investigation." Gates opened for the festival on Friday afternoon. Crowds could be seen rushing through the gate, knocking over the fence, and trampling over people who fell, but there were no serious injuries reported Friday afternoon. They are working to identify the victims who have died, and their families are asked to go to the Wyndham Hotel at 8686 Kirby if their loved ones are missing. Also, there have been phone numbers posted for those who have not heard from a loved one who was at the festival. They can call 311 or 713-837-0311. An hour ago, Travis Scott released a statement saying that I am absolutely devastated by what took place last night. My prayers go out to the families and all of those impacted by what happened at AstroWorld Festival. Houston Police Department has my total support as they continue to look into the tragic loss of life. I am committed to working together with the Houston community to heal and support the families in need. Thank you to the Houston Police Department, Fire Department, and the park for their support. I love you all. AstroWorld Festival organizers also released a statement saying that our heart are with the AstroWorld Festival family tonight, especially those we lost and their loved ones. We are focused on supporting local officials however we can, and with that in mind, the festival will no longer be held on Saturday. As authorities mentioned in their press conferences earlier, they are looking into a series of cardiac arrests that took place. If you have any relevant information on this, please reach out to the Houston Police. And thank you to our partners at the Houston Police Department fire department and the park for their response and support. Absolutely tragic event. Children as young as 10-year-old was injured in this. Very young people. Very tragic. I will continue to cover as details do emerge. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, this is Unjustified.